Where are I? I'm here. Hi. Today I have a lot of things here, even things that you cannot see, like stencils and palette knives and brayers in any size. And I have Tia Berta with us. Yes, I have gel plates. Sorry about this. I cannot help it. And once I put some paint on it, it will go away. And I have here my almost finished paints. Some of them I already opened. Some of them maybe I need to open in a bit. I have some yellow, some reds, some browns, some golds, some bronze, some white, transparent or not. I have even a little bit of green here and some, yes, I have black too, two blacks. So the thing is like that. I have more paint. I have a lot more paint, but I tend to use the paints that are fuller, like this one, or even new or full, like, well, this is not new, this is new. And I really use a little bit of that. So what happened is that in no time, I will have double the amount of paint that I need to take with a palette knife or with a lot of effort. And other things I buy because I cannot do an inventory. I buy a lot of the same. So what I want to do is to finish all these paints. So I already started with some. Okay, no, that's not important. Sorry about that. I cannot mute the notifications. Everything else is muted. So I cannot do a really inventory to see what I have, what I need to buy. So I decided to use first all of this. So that presents a problem because you have limited options. But we all know a little bit of color theory, at least how to mix primary colors. And fortunately, I have primary colors here. Not a lot, and I will be lacking some of them in a bit, but we can achieve something. And if not, we are going to learn. Hi, Lizzie. Good morning. How are you? Welcome. How is the weather there? So, what I say, I have limited palette today because I want to use all my old, or like they are, this one almost I don't have anything. And it's transparent white. It's something very rare. Here I have more transparent white, but both of them are almost done. And here I have an almost done full white. So yeah, we'll see what I can do with that. So I am going to take this to the other side because I cannot work with everything here. Here I have my brayer of paper. Here I have my 8 by 10 inch um, gel paint. and my 5x7 that it will be to mix some paint on it. And let's see what I can achieve. I have also my Tia Berta, that is my 8-incher, and I have also two more little ones. I think I'm going to use this one, the little, to mix. And this one maybe to achieve something different. Let's see. What is the goal? The goal is to have, let's see, sunny shining through my curtain. So happy to catch your light. Oh, Lizzie, I'm so happy that you are here. Okay, so let's start. No further ado, let's start with this yellow because it's the one that it's open. So it will be like, you see that it's already, I opened it yesterday and it's already dry here. So we are going to open it more. For that I have scissors and I am opening like here. So this part have no paint or dry paint, so I can take it out, throw it, and use some of these that still have a nice consistency. What I am going to add today is a little bit of medium. This is a liquid medium that I can use as an airbrush medium. Okay, so we have this, and I might want to do an orangey one, and let's use some of this paint. This is a standard series Amsterdam red, and it's translucent, let's say. Okay, I am going to do it without mixing out, so I have more variety. Let's use the brayer off to brayer off. The only thing with this big brayer is that you need a lot of paper for brayer offs. Like the A4 paper, it's not enough. You see that I have to a little bit like more. Usually I work with this paper that it's A3, so I put one beside me, but in this case I don't have so much room because I want to show what I am doing, and so I need all the space of the room I have. So I am going to try to do marks everywhere. I'm not going for a specific now. I want some background. So that will be okay. I will come back to it. So let's continue with the yellow. Now I am going to mix here. Hola, mami, ¿cómo estás? This is my mom, Flora. Everybody call her Ophelia, but in Spanish that it's Ofelia. So you can call her however you want. I am calling her mom. You cannot call her mom. Forbidden. Okay, so I am going to make a green, of course, with that. And let's, because I am aiming for variety, let's put some of the green here. Some of the green will be here and we are going to use it. And then I am going to grab some of the white. Remember, I am going to go really random in this. You see, when I open it and it's not going out, it's time to cut it, because this one have a problem and I cannot put the again the this part. I am going to open this way, and I am going to use my all my tools dirty. Yeah, I'm not going to clean them, so that will be perfect for what I want to achieve. That is the okay. Of course, we don't want white because it's a white page, so we're not going to add anything. But I want to achieve something different with my whites. So let's see. I am going to use my brayer of stew. Oh, Lizzie is talking to my mom in Spanish. That's so thoughtful of you, Lizzie. Okay, let's grab another page here and let's put it like that. I could use another A4 instead of A5, and it will be interesting too. I might do it in a minute. Let's see what I can achieve with this first. Oh, wow. Yeah, I will grab another one because you see what I can achieve. A tear paper. So let's cut here. I still can use it. I am going to use the A4 and this one 5x7. I am going to give him a bath later. Yeah. Sometimes they need a little bit more of conditioning, or of course today the weather is really bad. So let's put our. I'm going to put the plates more like near one to the other. Some more on the at the edge of the plate. That's that will give me the possibility to have a very large plate that will be 16 by 10. Ah, interesting. Here we have a plate 16 by 10. Ah, now, Tia Berta, you are little here. You are not enough. Let's take this out and continue with this because I am so bummed with that. Let's use a little bit of gold. So we have this gold, and as usual, I am going to open it and see what happens. If I still can take out, it's okay. If not, I need to open it. And this is Amsterdam. I don't know what gold because it's all stained with paint. And I don't know, well, all metallics are a little bit transparent. Let's see what can we achieve with that. So gold, and I see we have a lot of white here. Let's put a little bit of white. And I am going to put some, I want a pink. So I think I have some red. Let's use all this white because I'm not going to, I am going to take it out. Es una idea bien formidable, me gusta. Thank you, Lizzie. Are you talking Spanish because you are in a Spanish country? Where are you, first of all? You know Spanish a lot, as I can see. I'm going to put a little bit of this medium. It's too rainy, but it make a little thing, a good thing here. And we still have a lot. It's not. You can see it's not a lot, but enough that I can take it out easily from here without even open this. So that's the difference between the state of my color. Okay, so when I try to, you see, I need to be careful because all the paint will go out of board because it's too liquid and go out so much that we need to be careful. And it makes very, very interesting. I am not going to use my brayer of here. You will see what I am going to do. I am going to put here that. Okay, of course I have in my hands. Barbara, hi, hi, hi. Yeah. Okay, something is happening today. I have problem with I know what is happening, that it's very, very dry today, but I put a lot of that. And now I am going to unify here. That's why I didn't do the brayer offing. And now I have two sides with paint. Not what I pretend, but it's what I have. Let's put some of the yellow here. And the gold, let's see if I still can take out from here. Yes. Okay. So I am going to do a little bit more of the background. This one needs more. I'm not going to do everything because but I'm going to use it. And today I'm going to go very fast because I see that the weather is not helping for that. Anyway, I think that's interesting for the first layer. Yes. Okay, let's use this a little bit more. I want more. Hi, Andy. How are you? It's Nancy? I don't know. Sorry. Let me know how to call you. I have something in the back of my mind, but I'm not sure. So I put together two 8 by 10 gel plates, and I have something that resembles a 16 by 10. Resembles only, not so easy. But I am going to add a little bit here. And I think I want a little violet, but I don't have violet here. So what do I have? Let's see. Yes, Nancy. Oh. Now I'm glad. When you go like adventure name, sometimes it's okay, but sometimes you, whoa. On Monday it was 36 there. Yesterday it was 5. Yeah, I had yesterday, and we have a kind of weather that we call in Hebrew sharab, and in Arabic, Hamsim. And it's a very, I cannot understand what the kind of weather is, but let me tell you, you cannot breathe. And all the air that come in, it's like if you are in a sauna. So it's very brutal and give me migraines. You need to, all the time, you need to drink, of course. And I was with migraine yesterday, and when the sharab breaks, so you can breathe, it's okay, and everything that you have goes out the window, really, literally. And today morning, I was again the same thing. And I had my migraine today, and I took mid morning something for it, some medicine that I cannot repeat at least 6 hours after that. You see, we have a nice color. I am not going to use it here because it's too nice. I am going to use the ghost print there. So I am going to, not that it's nice and I'm not using it. It's too strong. So I am going to put it here. And now that I don't have so much, this one came with that. I am going to use it. And what I can use also, yeah, that's what I was pretended. You see, we have like a brown, but it's a special brown. So you have 3 colors at least here. So let's add a little bit of that here. So I clean my brayer at the same time. And I like this, like a background. We are doing only backgrounds now. Let's try to, I don't think we have a lot, but a little bit to go in the middle of the other one. Okay, let's use those paints. Currently is 2. No, I cannot understand that. Really, I cannot. Okay, we have some paints that are open and we need to use them because I am going to open this one too because it's not too much I can take out, and I love this color. Sometimes you need to clean the scissors with this method. So I do immediately because if not, we are going to have paint like this here that doesn't make the operation of the scissor easy. Okay, these ones I'm not going to, I'm going to use dirty ones today. Yeah. So Lizzie, you didn't tell me where do you know Spanish from? Okay, let's use a little. Instead of use this, I am going to use some paints that I also were almost finished. And what I did is to put a little bit of that medium here. And this one, it's a mix. So I am going to use my mix today. And so it's a little bit, the body, it's a little bit more heavy than the medium alone. Oh, perfect, Lizzie. Now I understand. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, I have a nice here one for, first of all, for a new one. I'm not going to do first a lot of backgrounds. I prefer to go like what I did so far, and we are going to start to play with stencils. Now I have here, and I can do some. Okay, first of all, I have a stencil that I wanted to share with you, that it's from Christy Hartman. It was a last minute decision. That's why I didn't put in the description the link, but it will be later. But again, I don't know their availability. Miriam, I don't know of their availability, but there is a device called an alpha STIM and another called Cephaly that are quite effective in migraine management. Well, I am not in Argentina, Nancy. I am living in Israel. My mother is in Argentina. I was born there. And like 15 years ago, I came with one of my kids, Maxi, to Israel to live. So I am here and I don't know those. I was with a neurologist and he gave me something for the migraines and I have less that I had. But this month, with all the sharab and that, it's impossible not to have them. So I am going, hi Paula, how are you? I am going to see if I can have these devices and what it's about. And yeah, what I did today, because I couldn't even look to this desk because it's too light, and I found a Chinese oil that it's really helping me when I cannot use more of the other medicine. I have one that it's like every day. It's to that make my attacks less brutal. Another one when it hurts and it takes the hurting. And now I found this oil that it's somehow fabulous. It's like the Chinese tiger balm, but better. And it's roll on, so it's easy to put. So yeah. Okay, what I wanted to present to you today is Monstera leaves. Monstera, sorry. This is a mask from Christy Hartman. It's available in PMRT Studio. And we are going to use it today in combination with some generic that I made with other folks. But anyway, we are going to try to use, if this is mostly dark, we are going to go as we can with, let's say, white. If I am out of paint that I can use with that, I will use a little bit of the other paints, but the goal is to end this paint. So for instance, I can use these two or these two and then contrast here. So let's try. I am going to take what I can. Okay, white. And this color that it's rainy. I don't know how to say. Running. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Thank you for the reminder. I have the boys here jamming again today. Oh, Paula, hiding in the kitchen in and out serving drinks and snacks. Oh, you're so sweet, Paula. I'm sure they are well attended. So, yes, I love this color. You see? And Big Bertha is working. Working. Let's see. I am going to put now my Monstera leaves. And I am going to, first of all, use this here. Oh, yes, we have something already. Let's use this one. I think this is gold, and we can grab some of the ghosty. Still have something here. I love it. It's subtle, but it's giving me something. And now we are going to take this out. We cannot let that dry. Let's see if we have another one. This one. This one will go here. Again, another subtle. Now I am going to go less subtle. So let's go brownie. Here we have burnt sienna. Let's see how much do we have here. Not enough, not a lot. Okay, but we have, and I have still this, so I can mix them and do something with them. And I love it because it's not so running, and we are going to have better the shape of the mask. Well, this one went a little bit out, and it's okay. I don't want them in the same place. You see, we have the different placement, and that brings some depth. Let's use this one. And now, before I didn't do a lot of pressure here. Now I did a little bit more, so I have more. But this is not it. Hi, Anne, how are you? What are your favorite colors, Miriam? Oh, great. My favorite colors are combinations of orange and pink, or this is another favorite color, this one. So now I am going to put in here these monstera leaves. Wow. This I love a lot. I don't know if you can appreciate, but have like the contour. Okay. I am going to put again paint here, and I'm going to go a little bit different. So I am going to go with bronze and burnt sienna. I hope I can finish, because if I don't finish, I cannot buy. No, this I need to open. I cannot buy more. This is Amsterdam burnt sienna, and it's transparent. I also love orange and pink, but my third color is autumn. Autumn. I don't know that color. Autumn, like autumn leaves. Wow, this is rich. Let's do something different. Let's put this here. And here I'm going to put another different. And let's go with that. Huh. It was almost in the same place. Perfect. Let's use this one that is more little. Nah. Okay. Let's take this out and this out. Now I go here, and I am going to go like that. Okay. Do you want to go with black now? Let's do a black. But first, I have some blue here that it's touched with, you will see, yes, with the medium. And I have some bronze here yet, but because the paint is drying on my plate, I can use it to my advantage. Oh, an Automal palette. Miriam is playing bowling with her paint bottles. Yes, yes, I am. I am. And they are all in there. Okay. Now let's see what happens. I want to go like that. And well, this one is upside down. It will give me some of the paint. I am loving this. But you see, this is very grungy because of the dry it's so good that today we are not going for results, but for usage of the paint. And let me tell you a secret. If we go and do something like abstract papers, this is what I did with the last abstract papers I had. All of these. You remember the papers that I put in my thumbnail and more. So I don't mind because I know I'm going to use it. Anyway, let's start to do some more damage here. This yellow, I need to use it. And it's not ending. It's the never-ending yellow. Let's put some of this gold and green. Yeah. Let's do everything. We don't have a whole lot of autumn here in North Carolina either. At least I am in the central portion of the state. Yes, same here in Israel. In Israel, I say, it's not like that, but I say that we have 2 seasons. One is summer, and the other one is 4 months of a mild winter, where is the only time that we have rain. And that's it. We don't have more. So I have something on my sleeve, and I have the outer part of the stencil that I can combine with this other part of the stencil, and then put in here and see what happens. So if you want, when you ask or do for a stencil in PMRT Studio, you can ask for the outers and the inners, depends on which one of the stencils is. And then you can use it for all kind of fancy things, like the one I am going to do right now. Let's see. I was in Alaska for 6 years, and fall is very, very brief but beautiful. You're having some crazy weather, Barbara. Yes, she is. So we don't have autumn. We have, I think, maybe 4 or 5 days, and then you have days of 28 C, and I am in shorts and sleeveless t-shirt today. And still I am, wow, I love this. I think I am going to briefly complete like here in some places, because I have some more of the paint, and I'm not going to touch this because it's beautiful. Okay, sorry that I say so. Let's continue putting some. We need to finish this. I don't want you anymore. I have more. I don't want you. Wow. Too much, baby. Too much pain. Okay, never mind. That alone, it's marvelous. But we can use a mask like this also. and it's going to leave a mark. It's not so pronounced, but let's see what it's doing here. Yes, that's true. It's the global warming. Wow. Oh, it's so bad. But I don't mind. If I use it for beads, I can cut this part. Oh, it's a pity because yes, if this is my weather today. We are going to, but you can see what we achieve. I am going to do the same with a little bit of, okay, let's first do some cleanage in aisle 4. Only the parts that have paper. I don't want to take off this granularly. Okay. Today it's a lot, we have a lot of, let's cut this more because I want to take out this gold, and it's a pity that it's here. Let's see where my tools are here. I have a lot of golds and very nice golds, so I don't need almost one piece more went to the trash. Okay. Big Bertha. Hi, Anina. How are you? Yes, this every one of these could be a journal cover, could be part of a box. You don't always need to do the perfect print. You don't need that. It's nice when you do it, and I think I am going to achieve something like that, but if I don't, I don't be mad. I won't be mad. Today I finished all my papers, so I need to do more. Let's grab this with a new paper, so I can really clean this plate, and you will see that. How amazing is this? If I want to do it, I will not achieve that. And oh, it's too bad that I took that out, but never mind. Let's see what I am going to do. I am going to put this almost in the same place. Almost. If you want to do that, you don't take it out completely, but even like that, wow, I am loving it. Huh. Now we are starting to talk. Let's see. I have here more paint, and I can put some of this that it's also neon uh, orange with the medium. So I'm going to continue with this because I love this stencil. Let's go, let's see what I have here. I think this one will be perfect for me. This one is good for a page that you want to use with pockets, and then you do like that and you have pockets. But you see, I am loving this, especially this part. This part, I didn't have a lot of detail, but here you can see this, we have detail and it's perfect. Okay, let's see what we need now to put this up. I don't know if you can see, but we have the paint here. It's already textured. So let's do this. Oh yeah, I like that. Have a really nice. And in a minute, we are going to do something very interesting with this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. I still have a lot of paint here that I need to get rid of. This one, I think it's going to go to the others because have more than a little. This one have no more than a little. Let's get rid of it. It's a Reeves one that it's a very good paint. I have another one like this new. And I cannot take it out. I need to open it. Let's open it. Wow, it's so rich. The purple here, you cannot see it. You only see like black. But let me tell you, let's put a little bit of white here. I have a transparent white here. Let's see if I can use it like that, or I need to open it to, yeah, there. Now you are going to start to see the color, see? Really nice color. So let's I'm going to put this in the middle and this here and here. So I have a different configuration. Let's use this one. Purposely, I put it upside down. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Love it. Anyway, I am going to take this with that. Wow. I'm not going to do anything else to this. Huh. How much depth have the image in all the things that have, that was what I wanted to achieve. Like what you have in the first layers, never mind, it gives you depth. Wow. This one, it's finished. Let's put it here. Now I need to take a little bit of paint from here. I am going to do it with this. because I want better. Yes. This one. This one is a good candidate. Yes. Thank you, Anne. The Aberta is perfect for two side-by-side plates. Yes, too, because I use the height that it's still 8. Wow. I can see it. I see that in the, don't see it very well, but we still are going to put another layer on it. Okay, now I have the same color. Let's obliterate a little bit this, not a lot, because we still have something there, and use another paper. Told you I don't have papers. I have paint, I don't have papers. So I need papers. I need papers. Thank you, Anne. I think I read your comment twice, but it's so nice that you said beautiful that I can read it more times too. Wow, this is something special. Especially this side. Whoa, with all the gold and the browns. I really loving this too much. I think we can put a little bit here of only yellow or yellow and gold, but mostly yellow. Let's see, it's dirty, so it's not only yellow. Never mind, we are going to put a little bit of white, and it will be enough to do a difference. That's it. Told you that I need to use all my paint here. Let's start doing. I cannot use it as is because it's not transparent. I am going to obliterate everything if I use it as is. So let's use it in another part, in another of these pages first. And then we can come here, not all of the part, but in some of them. Yeah, I think it's not so, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Loving, loving, loving. I am starting very, very nice, and I am finishing with, okay, unfortunately, this is the last of the white. I think I want to use it as is and try to, bye-bye white, and try to do something special on a dark print. So I am going to use again the outer of the Monstera, and I am going to use the Monstera, the big Monstera, the monster Monstera here, like that, and the middle one here. Okay, So I have less parts covered. Let's go with this one. Hi Lisa, how are you? Is this sulfite paper? We don't know which paper is. No, yes, we don't. It's a copy paper A3. I can tell you how much is weight, but first, see that? That's what I wanted to do. And now I am going to go again because I have parts that they are not really used. Wow. Yes, I am loving this. Okay, let's see the paper. What is that? It's a sustainable print paper. Camel is the made in Brazil, and it's 80 grams and A3 Chamex. No camel, chamel, Chamex. And now I need to put it again in the bottom of my pile. Sorry, that's it. Sorry about this. Okay, let's use a little bit of that. And now, bim, 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 bam. Wow, I have something here. Let's use it. I need, oh, this one. This one will be perfect. Okay, let's do it before my paint is dry. Cool. And mine all lined up for me, alloy soak and clean up like a beauty spa. What type of leaf are you using? I am using Monstera from Christy Hartman. Oh, we need to put another paint there. But here we have a grungy result. Let's continue with that. I don't know. It's like we didn't take out the leaf, but I did. They are here. Okay, I don't want to play with that. In the meantime, I'm going to put it up, because that way I can play here. Let's use the remaining of the yellow. And we are not going to have more yellow from this part, but I am going to use, this is to this one. I think I need to finish this. Finished! And let's maybe finish the gold. No, I won't finish it. We still have for another pass. And we have another white, but they are transparent. So oh, I love this fluo. And it will bring this that I have in the back. So let's put it in this one. Hi, Belinda. How are you? My plates are in need of a spa day too, but I am doing that gradually. I use them, and when I don't want to leave the grunginess on them, then I am cleaning them. I am making some tape strips. Oh, yes, I knew that this is going to come here. Let's try to grab on the other side too. Let's see. Not so much. Anyway, I love this very much. Okay, let's see what happened here, what I still have. Let's see this one. I don't know if I need to open it, but let's try to take it out. I know, Barbara, we can roll it with this, but I don't know how to do it. I know that you told me that. I've been here for a while, Miriam. Doing well. Oh, I'm so sorry, Belinda. I didn't see you before. But I'm glad that you are here. I'm really glad. Let's put a little bit of this that it's. I am working against the weather. You don't know what is here. You cannot imagine what is here. Okay, that's perfect. Let's use our monstera like this, like that. And I need the little one, and it went. Where are you, baby? Here. Okay. Now I think I want to use this because it's almost the only one that I have that it's still light. Woke up in Bimbi. Love it. We lost some of this that was here, but if we continue putting layers, that will be another advantage. Okay, I have this. I think it's the first one I did, and I am going to use it to catch some of this paint. Whoa! Now we are talking. I love this contrast. Perfect. Let's continue. I hope you are not boring with that because I am having a blast doing all kind of bold things without thinking. That's the beauty of monoprinting. When you use what you have and you go like freely. So I particularly enjoy that very much. Let's put some of the transparent white. Let's see what it does with the remaining of the paint that we have here in Tia Berta. Can you go to the side, please? Thank you. So now I want to go with another thing. So let's use the holes in this. And let's use these ones. I choose them because they are something. It's not like we have, it's abstract. It's simple. So I think it's going to complement the Monstera. Interesting. Mm-hmm. I'm loving this. Okay, we need to go a little bit. Let's go with the other part, the ghost one here. The mask is looking amazing. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yummy. Bye, Barbara. Thank you for coming. Okay. We add something. Oh, we have some wrinkles. It achieved the big age. I think we need to work with other ones because this is okay. This is okay. Even this is okay. I don't want to touch them more. Sorry, I am going to put them away in another place so I can put more. Even this one, I want to save like that. And of course, this one, I am going to save like that. Okay, so what do we have to work now? And we need to do something new. So I have three that are almost, this one, I think I want to put something, I don't know. I think it's okay. I'm sorry, but I don't want to do for doing. I am going to show everything at the end. So in this tree, we are going to work. I think I am going to work with this and this, a combination of the two. It will be, no, not a combination. Let's use this with the other white. And let's use this on the other side. And this one with this one. I need some juice here, some of the medium. That's it. See, I have the color, but I didn't mix them. So let's go with this here and the little ones here. And let's put this one on this. And this time I am going to try to go with the middle of the stencils. I hope it's not, yeah. We have more detail and that is something I can use. Yes, that's it. I need to grab this again. So I am going to use this over and I am going to go. And despite we put some paint over the masks, we still have the image, the difference between them. Okay, let's take this out and see what we are going to do. And I think I am going to go here in a new one. Let's see what happened. Nasturtium leaves would make a nice mask too. Could be. This is from Christy Hartman, so we need to see if she have or she knows about it. Maybe she can do a. I don't know those leaves, although I can search for them. Okay, I am liking like a first print. Let's put some more of the same colors first of all, so I can use it. Second, I want to use the what I have in the plates. So let's do a background. This is a color I like. And if you see this mask, have the colors that it's perfect in itself, but we are going to use it. Miriam, are these Christy Hartman Montserrat leaves? Yes. Paula, you were serving drinks, but that's what I announced several times. But I am happy that you bring it back because as you maybe not all heard that, and I think she deserved the credit. Okay, I am going to use this as usual to try to have one only. So let's take more out of here because I have places to put, but they are not near me. So the places near me, I can put the new ones. Okay, let's see what else I want to use. Let's use all this gold. Gold and blue, it's a really nice combination. So let's use it. Oh, thank you, Paula. Thank you so much. Okay, now we are going to put some blue and gold. And I have a clip below my plate. So this plate is not like the princess that could feel the pea on the mattress. Okay, so what I am going to do, I think I want to do something interesting here. Let's see. I am going to use half of this only. Because I want to use the same mask here and use the other half here. Now I love it, and it's going to my pile of done. Let's take this out and grab this one. No, This is too much. This one. Let's see what happened here. Well, I don't know if you are going to appreciate because it's gold, but I have the silhouette here. So if I put something over that, let's see, let's say if I put some big things, I need some big ones. Oh, I can put this part over here with, yeah, I know what I am going to do. Let's use the black. We have black here. So I didn't use black till now. Enjoy the rest of your day, Nancy. Bye, man. Thank you for coming. I have this. And I think it's going to go to another pile because I have a lot of these. I'm not going to put it here. But we use it already. So you see the paint, it's not really coming as needs to. Let's put a little bit of blue and its end. So we now have blue and you don't be, you are not going to believe. Let's put like that. And I am going to do something here. Let's see if I can put this and this. And again, I lost one. Where are you, baby? I can assure you, I am going to forgive you. Ah, now I have found you. That's it. Okay, so I have most of this covered, and I am going to come with this. Let's see if I could do something with that. Well, something we have. Let's see now. I want to really clean that everywhere. Not bad. If it goes out without peeling the paper, even though this was for cleaning, I have a nice print here. Okay. Now I can take out everything. Let's see. Yes, there are stamps too. I don't have them. I think that a day that it's not so dry, I will achieve better results with that. But nevertheless, I am liking this as it is. It's very interesting, especially this part. This part don't have so much contrast, but maybe in a couple of hours with the paint, it's already, that when it's dry, it's different. So maybe it's different too. But I'm loving this. I will wear this. Okay, we have a lot of branchiness here, but also a lot of paper. Let's take out this because I think that it's not coming out and it's ruining the vibe. Okay, let me tell you that we did a lot and we don't have now so much paint as we had, and I think we need to end a little bit more, and for that I want to clean this stencil, this mask a little bit, and I am doing here because I think I am going to use, you see, I am not cleaning it completely. Oh, be careful when you do this. I have no problem, but I could have. So I am going to grab another, yeah, this is bent. Another more damp. After the stream, I can put it in oil or even in water with soap. But right now, I don't want it to have so much paint on it. And the other side, I can have a little bit of interesting. Okay, what are we going to do? What time is it? We have half an hour. So, do you want me to use all the paints and continue, or you want to see how I made bits from one of these papers? How I cut them? So, it's up to you. I still need to use some paint, so I am going to use it. This is the last of this paint. And I'm going to use it, and I'm going to combine with the last of, do I have yellow or I don't? Let's see, no, I have gold, and I can use it. You see, I have a little bit in this part, I can use it because if you put your best tool, that it's your hand, inside on the finger, you will achieve a lot of paint that otherwise you are not going to have it. And this is it. It's not having more. Let's take out the one that I put inside. Now I need to clean a little bit. Okay, I am going to make something. So let's say that we did a lot of using this paint, so I can do it more in my spare time. I am going to use this, that is the last one, and a little bit of this that I am going to, I'm not going to save it, of course. Okay. And with this, I am going to do some background, and that's it. So I am going to grab one of the, first I am going to, this one, I cannot put that like that. So let's take this out. Wow, wow, I am loving this. Okay, let's put this here. And now I can take them separate. Let's put this and this here. And I'm going to use these pages. And I am going to leave that here like that. One. And, sorry. Sometimes we don't know what happened when you do something. Okay. This one goes there. The stencils go to clean later. I only want to take the last of the paint because I don't know, it's nice, but I cannot take very easily the color from this. So a little bit stays. It doesn't bother me, but I cannot do it. I think it's because I use some metallic first, and these metallics are very resistant. I don't know. I can go and do it very through. Okay, a complete cleaning in the bathroom later. So right now I am putting, but I don't like to leave this because I have some ruin because I left without taking the paint, and I thought that after a while I could peel it, and I could not. It's not one of my things. Okay, my hands are like they are, and I'm only going to try to take a little bit off so I don't put that on the paper, but not a lot because we cannot. Okay, all of this goes down. Okay, maybe one of them I should. I have a little bit of paint here. Yeah. Okay, Still not yet. And this I am going to, this is easy to clean even after it's dry. I don't mind that. Let's put or hang the stencil. Perfect. Okay. I think I am going to use, no, this one it's wet. It's still wet. Okay, let's grab one that is not wet, like this one, for instance. So I use A3 to print because usually I print all around, and I am going to use a little bit of gold for that. Yeah, gold. This is a different gold, and I am going to put it on these parts. I could use like this, or I even could use a wipey and try to put gold everywhere. So as I said, this is quite transparent, so you can add, so you can use all the paper, but you also can cut the parts that are not usable. Okay. So I know that almost all my paper have some color, so I can use it. I can put it on the other side. I have two different, like we are going to try to do some of these beads, the big ones, okay? And more rounded one. As you can see, this one, for instance, you can see that is more rounded, more full. Okay, so what I do, I use all the length of the A3. You can do the same with an A4 or letter, okay? So I grab my big ruler because I need all the ruler. It's 40 centimeter. I need from one side to another at 42, I think. And I am going to mark here all 4 centimeters. So if you work imperial, I am going to give you the philosophy behind that, and you can do it in imperial how you want. Let's use a pen so you can see. So I am going to mark every 4 centimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and 28, and that's it. And I am going to do the same here. I'm not going to go half. I am going to do 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and 28. Then I am going to go half. And all the time I am going to go half of the half and half of the half of the half. What's that mean? This side I do half, that it's the 2, the 6, the 10, half in the middle of the 4 that I already did. Okay, so I put a mark on the half of this. Then I imagine that I already have the half that I put here. That gave me 2 centimeters. So I need to go half of that. So from here to there, I am going to go 1 centimeter. And what that is going to give me is the first of the strips that have 3 there and 2 here. And then I have 2 here. That's the thing. You need to have the same because you are going to continue with that. And we have 2 here, but we have 1 here. So in order to this 1 to be 2, the same width, we are going to put ½ centimeter a mark. That is, again, we are going to go half. And then I am going to go from this half to the end here. And from the end to the other end. So I am going to have 3 triangular or almost triangular pieces. And if I put them one after the other, everything will be the same width. Why? Let me show you. Where is my scissors? I don't know where I put my scissors. Anyway, never mind. I have more scissors than one. It's not so comfortable, but I can use it. Okay, so I am going to cut the first one. It's a little bit, it's wet. So I have a problem with these scissors. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this is better. Not so much because it's wet, the paper, because what I did with the gold. But anyway, this one have 3 here and 2 here, okay? And all the length of the paper. If you have a paper that have 3 lengths of that, hi Greg, how are you? Welcome. If you have a paper that it's 3 times the length, it's okay. You start in 3, you finish in ½ centimeter, and it's okay. Because I don't have, I need to do that. So now I am going to cut another one strip that is 2 in one side and ½ in the other. And if I put that after this, I will have the same or almost the same because we are not machines. We don't cut exactly. And then I have ½ centimeter here and nothing here. And it's the last triangle I need. Hi, Lexi. How are you, my dear? Welcome. So usually I mark everything and I cut 3. And then I cut the other 3, and then I cut the other 3. But for you now, I am going to work with 1 only. So I am going to grab one of these, that it's a chopstick that I made an indentation there, where I can put, I have one that it's better than that. Let's see. It's one that I was working today. Yeah, I think it's that. No. Yeah, here. It's better because have more space here. So I take from the tree this one. And the other thing, it's not this one. either. No, it's not. Okay, never mind. I can use it. Okay, so I start to roll. Start to roll. I won't see a lot of difference because I am going from 3 centimeter to 2 centimeter, but we can see on the sides that we have a little bit of difference. When I am like here, I take a stick, a glue stick. I'm good, super tired, but determined to print some paper for my big box today. Oh yes, you have your work cut out, Lexi. Okay, so I am finishing this, but I am continue. I'm continue with the one that is 2 centimeters. So if you cut exactly, you can put one after the other and you won't see the difference. Because I wasn't too precise, I can see the difference now, but as I do the first full round around, I don't see it anymore. And it's starting to make or to have the form, convex form that I want. Now again, I am going to do it. And I have this that start at half. You see that again, it's not exactly the same, but in a minute you are not going to see that. That's it. I think I need to go. In these ones that are so thin, I try to put glue. Oh, okay, never mind. If happened this to you, never mind. First of all, let's put it, okay? We are going to continue. As we continue with the other strip, we are going to continue with the strip that we broke. And I am going to put everywhere. So I can do this. I try, and we have something like that. And it's a very special one. Let's do one more. We have time. So let's try to have the, so we have the 4 mark and the 2 in the middle, okay? I am going to grab the 2 in the middle with the first one here, that is the one at 3 centimeters. So we have the first one, and you can cut the first one if you want, and even you can start to roll it. If you want to work like that, it's okay. I tend to do different things so I don't get bored. You know that I get bored easily. So I have the incentive. Let's say that I have 10 papers. I want to finish the 10 papers. So that's my incentive. And the way I arrived to that, you love making paper beads with magazine. Yes. The thing with magazine, I have some prepared even, is that the paper, it's not cotton like this. So in this paper, you can come with a UFO stick and immediately it's going to glue. In the other one, like I have, for instance, a glossy one from a book, and what I need to do is to put some solvent adhesive, like silicone or something like that. And first of all, my hands are a mess. And second, I don't like to use it. So we need to do the half mark here. So we are going to go from the half mark to the end, and from the other one to the side. So now we have the two that we need to complete this. You can do it by eye. You can say, okay, I go from the half here and go from the third here and try to make marks. And also you don't need to have 4. You can do 3. It's I have some that I made with 3 and are completely different, like this one, for instance. This is one of 3 first, and then I made the same, half and half. But it's more difficult. Here you can see that it's almost the same again. I cannot do exactly half. Never mind, it's enough to make the form that you need. And if you want to do all of them the same, then you need to measure like I do. And even with that, it's not sure that you are going to have big old map books, atlas, make good bits. Yes, yeah, I don't have those, but when I can put my hands on something like that, I use it. So we have here the half centimeter. So if I cut this, I will have half centimeter on this end and nothing on the other. That is what I want. I want to finish in nothing. So the better thing, or the good thing is that if you don't do exactly the measurements, if you do less, let's say here I have half centimeter, but here I have a little bit less, it's okay. If I have more, it's a problem. But here you see I have exactly, you cannot see when one ends and the other start. Let's glue it and you are going to see. Sorry about the focus. See? It's the same. So when I go around, it's like I continue with the same strip. And then here I am going to put already glue all over. And if I need more glue at the end, I am going to, because sometimes when I am rolling, it dries. And that's it. You take that out and you have a bead. Okay, I am going to give you 6 minutes to bathroom breaks and a coffee before we go all to PMRT studio. So bye-bye. Thank you for being with me. I didn't show you all the papers. So very, 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 very fast. I am going to show you whatever I have. You can go in the middle. In the meantime, you already can go or you can stay. That's okay. I am only going to show you papers. That one I love, especially love. And we have this, and then we have this one, and one that it's only a background and a braille. and we can use all of them. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, all of you. You going to Spain? To Spain? Why? I am going on the 6th of June. Too bad that we didn't talk about it first. Bye. Love you.